an assist from the Big Red Machine Kane, Stone Cold buried The Undertaker and qualified for the 1999 Royal Rumble. But on Monday Night Raw, Mr. McMahon had a big surprise for the Rattlesnake.
We will now choose the very number that Austin will enter the Royal Rumble. Austin has drawn number 1.
This is ridiculous.
Just when it looked like the WWE chairman had gotten the upper hand on Stone Cold, the tables quickly turned.
Stone Cold Steve Austin will be the first man to enter the Royal Rumble. And the second man who will be entering the Royal Rumble will be Vince McMahon.
The stage was now set for a truly unforgettable Royal Rumble.
And here comes Austin. Mr. McMahon is running from Austin, and Austin has him in the crowd. No, this is horrible. Hey, it was a trap. The corporate team has ambushed Stone Cold.
Stone Cold was taken away in an ambulance, and he's not coming back.
Wait a minute, there's an ambulance. It's Austin. Mr. McMahon, Austin's back. He's driving the ambulance. The Rattlesnake's here. He's back. What are you going to do? No. Oh. It's down to McMahon and Austin. Stunner. Austin is going to WrestleMania. Here comes Rock. And Rock is just taunting Austin. Wait a minute. Mr. McMahon has eliminated the Rattlesnake thanks to The Rock. And Austin is livid.
The Rattlesnake would get one last shot at becoming the #1 contender for the coveted WWE Championship. All Stone Cold had to do was take down his arch-rival, Mr. McMahon, inside a steel cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's contest is a special steel cage match. Introducing first, from Victoria, Texas, weighing 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold is a phenomenon. More than 19,000 people on their feet for the most popular superstar in the history of the WWE. And tonight, his title shot at WrestleMania 15 hangs in the balance. He's been waiting to get his hands on Mr. McMahon, and tonight, Austin gets the opportunity.
Yeah, you're right, JR.
Well, here he comes.
Look at him. Look at him.
Mr. McMahon certainly full of himself, isn't he, JR?
What human being walks like that? Only if you're Galding. Good grief.
Well, Mr. McMahon.
Good Lord. And Austin waiting in the cage. We have waited a long time to see Mr., as Briscoe would say, Mr. McMahon.
Right.
Mr. McMahon and Austin in a cage, and we're about to see him get it on. I don't think this match is going to last very long for the chairman of WWE.
Wait a minute. This match may not even get started. It looks like Mr. McMahon wants no part of getting in that steel cage with the Rattlesnake. I don't blame him. Hey, wait.
McMahon running away. McMahon running away from Austin.
Have you ever seen McMahon run like that before, JR?
Only the last time I asked him for a raise. He ran right out of his office.
And now, look at this.
Doorway, trying to kick Austin away.
Yeah, now he's not going to let Stone Cold Steve Austin inside the cage. Oh, look out.
And now Austin's toying with McMahon. I'm glad McMahon's wearing dark tights, dark clothing, because I got to believe he's scared to death. Austin.
Well, there are more than one way to get inside that cage. Looks like Stone Cold Steve Austin's going to climb up and into the cage.
And McMahon tried to climb out.
What in the world?
Austin up there on the top.
McMahon proving pretty agile here.
Oh, gosh, Austin's left knee buckled. Austin's left knee as he jumped from the cage, twisted, and now Stone Cold Steve Austin right in front of us, writhing in pain.
And look at this. Mr. McMahon sees an injured Austin. I think he's going to take advantage, JR.
McMahon very opportunistic. Austin trying to get the feeling back in that knee, trying to straighten it out. And
wait a minute. Oh, yes, Stone Cold strikes. Mr. McMahon is down.
Austin feigning and suckered McMahon right into the outside. There's no more brutal or aggressive way to settle a dispute than inside the steel cage. If the chairman doesn't do something quick, he's going to end up being whipped like a government mule.
I can't believe it.
I'm not sure I can watch this.
Mr. McMahon with the offense.
Well, we're on the move here.
The steel cage surrounds the ring. It is dangerous. The cage so unforgiving. Cage matches can be won by escaping the cage, pinfall, or submission.
Oh, how bad does Mr. McMahon hate Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Austin should be in a cage.
Well, as I once said a while back, rattlesnakes do not make good corporate pets, JR. Oh, I'm not sure I can watch this.
Showboating. Clearly on a mission here.
Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt.
And the emotion just comes pouring out. He's got to be vigilant about not taking any more damage to the neck.
Well, we're on the move here.
Steve Austin can feel the momentum swinging his way.
Oh, jeez. Knee to the gut. That'll take the fight out of you. Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. Oh, look at this. I think, that was a low blow, JR.
Oh, that's a tenor shot. That's south of the border.
And look at now. Vince McMahon, I think he feels the only safe place for him is inside that cage away from Austin. He's going to try to climb in again, but, the rattlesnake going right after him.
McMahon does not, has made a bad decision here. He should have, don't leave your feet, Vince. You know there's only one way to go, and that's down for you.
You're right.
Austin's got evil intentions.
Gravity will bring you down, Mr. McMahon.
What a shot right to the head. Oh, my God. Oh, for the love of God. McMahon, the chairman of WWE, has just crashed through the announce table. And Austin is surveying his handiwork and likes what he has seen.
Oh, my God. Mr. McMahon, JR,
we need help.
We need help. 20 feet down through that, from the steel cage down through the announce table. He's history.
And they're bringing a gurney down. And
this is bad.
And Fink's here to make some sort of announcement, one would assume.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout.
Don't move me. Oh, looks like the rattlesnake wants to have a few words.
Well, Finkel makes his announcement while Mr. McMahon is being attended to. He's hurt badly, is McMahon.
When I came here, I said I made a few guarantees going into this match, which haven't happened yet. As far as I'm concerned, the match never really started because when the bell never rang and we was never in the ring at the same time, so he ain't gonna lose that easy. Now, Jackass. Jackass, that's you in the black. Is the son of a bitch still breathing? Well, since he is still breathing, if you want me to finish this can of whoop ass, give me a hell yeah.
Well, that is the bottom line. Trying to get the chairman of WWE to safety and to get him some medical help. But Austin again coming down from the cage.
Wait a minute, Jay. What's Steve Austin? Come on, Stone Cold. I think Mr. McMahon has had enough.
Austin with those evil blue eyes has got evil intentions as well.
Hold it. Wait a minute. You can't do this. Not to Mr. McMahon. Oh, look out. Oh, my God. Oh.
What a ride for McMahon, but an even worse landing. McMahon's head splat right off the ring, the steel cage. Face and cage. Cage wins.
Not more. No. Oh, my goodness.
All this pent-up animosity, this rage coming out of Stone Cold Steve Austin. How much more can the chairman of WWE take? We know he's tough, but how tough can any human being be with this kind of treatment?
I think the Rattlesnake wants to finish Mr. McMahon off once and for all. Now back into the cage again.
It took long enough this match to get started, and Austin wants to end it inside the squared circle. Austin.
Uh-oh, JR. Don't turn around, Mr. McMahon. You won't like the view.
Hard clothesline. What a tough start for McMahon after all he's been through before the bell even rang.
This might be big.
Steve Austin doing a great job of turning that around.
And he hits the neck break.
Well, listen to this. Oh, my goodness. The impact.
This crowd going crazy for Stone Cold Steve Austin, who wants to go to WrestleMania. But first he wants to demolish totally, physically, emotionally, Mr. McMahon.
And you're right, JR. Over 19,000 people in unison cheering for Stone Cold Steve Austin. They want him to finish off McMahon completely.
Austin is enjoying this. He's enjoying his handiwork.
And here he goes.
Austin can set both feet on the floor. He wins this match.
And look at Mr. McMahon. Driven by unadulterated hatred, he's flipping off the Rattlesnake.
Now
Not a wise move.
What other chairman of a major publicly traded company would do this?
Wait, Austin going back inside the cage? Mr. McMahon. Oh, my gosh. Austin relentless in his punishment of poor Mr. McMahon.
Austin is beating McMahon like a government mule. But McMahon is proving that he's $2 steak tough because he's got his ass whipped big time by Stone Cold Steve Austin in this steel cage match.
Oh, no, but JR, when is enough? He's going to destroy poor Mr. McMahon. And now talking smack as well.
When it comes to these two, their rivalry, they completely detest each other. Now Austin going to escape the cage, win the match.
Finally, mercifully, it will be over. Mr. McMahon won't have to absorb any more punishment.
Hey, look at McMahon.
What?
I cannot believe the double middle fingers, and Austin's not going to stand for it.
Let's face it, Vince hates Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh no, Austin's coming back to punish Mr. McMahon some more.
Will this conflict ever end?
He's showing no signs of letting up.
Stone Cold's toying with him.
What? I think it's the other way around. What a shot!
Here we go. This could be it. Oh, my. Steve Austin.
Stone Cold Steve Austin has waited for this day, JR. And it's finally here. He's going to finish off Mr. McMahon. Here comes the stunner!
Stunner! And an earful from Austin to Mr. McMahon. My gun team.
What?
Out of the the ring, through the ring is Paul White.
Paul White!
This is a massive human being.
You're right.
He's a giant.
His appendix scar is 4 feet long. Look at this guy.
He's colossal. Look at the size feet of this man.
Oh my God. Stone Cold Steve Austin is bitten off more than he can chew now.
And there's no disqualification inside the cage. McMahon has out-strategized Stone Cold Steve Austin by literally hiding Paul White underneath the ring. McMahon wants White, this giant, to break Austin into pieces to make sure Austin doesn't go to WrestleMania.
Oh, and he throws. Look at this!
Oh my God! The cage broke. Austin.
Oh man!
Both feet touch the floor. Austin wins. Stone Cold's going to WrestleMania.
Goes on to WrestleMania. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
There is no plan.
Wait a minute! My God! Paul White is here! You knew the boss had to have something up his sleeve!
Too big.
It's got to be over 7 feet tall! Austin into the cage! The cage gave way!
To fail.
Austin's down! Austin's out of the cage! I can't believe it! Stone Cold will meet The Rock at WrestleMania!
But there is always a plan B.
You see, I have this all figured out.
The goal to weaken the Rattlesnake
6 days from WrestleMania, Austin has to take on the Big Show.
physically and psychologically.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Kevin Nash, representing the Outsiders. From Miami, Florida, weighing 287 pounds, Scott Hall.
This guy will settle for nothing short of a victory here tonight.
Reaction like this is why WWE keeps coming back to this great city of Houston.
God bless Texas.
It's time, yeah!
And approaching the ring, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena!
Oh boy, we're in for a treat tonight. Both of these superstars look geared up and ready to go.
Calling this one's going to be a real treat, Michael. And I know you feel the same way.
Yep, so does King. Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Must have seen it coming.
Yeah, you got to be smarter than that.
That pain could be dull, achy, sharp, or stabbing. This might be a case of all the above.
I agree. Dull, achy, sharp, and stabbing.
He's really taking over this match now. Oh, the reversal by John Cena. John Cena with the offense.
And what a reversal from Scott Hall.
Jerry, you've seen everything in this business, faced all sorts of opponents and powerhouses. Give us your opinions on this man, Scott Hall.
You know, Michael, it seems hard to believe that John Cena has held the WWE Championship more than 10 times. I know,
real.
That sounds impossible. I remember the 10th time he won the title, taking it from Alberto Del Rio in Buffalo on the Night of Champions in 2011. That was the kind of a milestone that we might get to witness once in a generation.
And we called the match.
Yes.
Definitely looking confident in this one-on-one environment. That's a good sign.
Ow, that hurt. And again, to the neck of Cena. This is relentless.
And don't forget, Michael, Cena has sustained a career-threatening neck injury of his own. One has to wonder if the strategy was to test that neck here tonight.
You know, we were talking about the incredible way John Cena secured his 10th WWE Championship. The deck was stacked against him on that Night of Champions in 2011.
Yes.
He had to beat Alberto Del Rio, and the Mexican Aristocrat had some help. But as he usually does, John Cena dug down deep. He beat the odds, and he claimed the title. Cena was a man possessed that night.
Oh, Cena was possessed all right, Michael. And he did some repossessing, too. He stole Alberto's car before the match and entered the arena in it. Remember that?
Of course I do.
Cena was really trying to provoke Del Rio, and it worked. Alberto was fierce. The shoulder.
And he breaks the cover, forcing the referee to stop the count.
Well, that's just not enough to get the job done. Oh, Scott Hall showing just how tough he really is. I mean, there's just no defeating this guy.
Few superstars are as dominant as this guy.
You know, Michael, I've battled some powerhouses during my years in the ring, and
oh, man, there's the five-knuckle shuffle.
That had to hurt. The shoulders are down.
And he escapes with a kick out.
Oh, this is really something, Cole. I mean, just what is it going to take to keep Hall down for the 1, 2, 3? Can you tell me? What is it going to take?
unleashing it for the second time now.
There's some serious power right there.
Scott Hall spent so much time along his 7-foot partner in crime, Kevin Nash, that people lose sight that Hall stands 6'7" and weighs almost 290 pounds himself. This is not a small man.
King, you touched on something before that I'd like to expand on.
Well, go ahead.
An opponent of John Cena's cannot, and I repeat,
What a move! What a smart move!
Scott Hall, no problem getting out of that one.
You're right, Cole. That was no problem at all.
Scott Hall continues to punish his opponent.
And Scott Hall knows just how to do that. The confidence of Scott Hall is really starting to show.
John Cena being pressed hard. Cena with a textbook counter.
Yeah, you know, I know some people don't want to hear it, but the truth is, John Cena is so technically sound. You know, I don't know if I've ever seen a more calm, cool, and collected competitor as Scott Hall. He just seems to have that laid-back attitude, like nothing can get under his skin.
Looking to catch him off guard.
Quick ref count. He's pulling out all the stops tonight. Nice reversal. Oh, wow. Camel clutch applied. And man, is he pulling back on that neck. Great hold being... And he lets him out. Well, he might have been losing some of his grip there anyway. He probably figured it would be better to release the hold now before his opponent could counter it.
He's setting it up.
Oh, watch out. We know all too well what's coming next. Oh, Scott Hall! Scott Hall!
And into the cover. Oh, look at that. He managed to get a shoulder up.
Well, like they say, Cole, timing is everything. I can't believe it. He just won't go away.
These guys are giving it their all here tonight, not just to entertain the fans, but to ultimately walk away with the win. Look at these two giving it their all. There's absolutely no quit in them tonight. A sickening thud as his body is driven to the mat.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
I can't blame him. Keep it in the ring.
Folks, it was in the city of Houston, Texas that Stone Cold Steve Austin did the unthinkable when he aligned himself with Mr. McMahon at WrestleMania 17.
I've been in there with Cena when he's like this. I became a former WWE champion because of it. When John Cena gets like this, he can bust through cinder block walls and not slow down a step.
Going for the cover. These guys giving this sold-out crowd exactly what they came to see. What an incredible match.
John Cena with the offense.
Not today, too fast.
He's too busy bragging and boasting than battling in this matchup.
The tension, the drama. This is electric.
Look at the back of my arm, Cole. Look at the goosebumps. I love this.
You don't see that move every day.
Well, we're on the move here. I like it. Let's get this thing done inside the ring. This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But man, this has been physical.
We're looking at complete domination here. Talk about a target. The largest bullseye is always in someone's back.
Yeah, that's bad. Even if you can get back to your feet after a move like that, at this stage of the match, you're Scott Hall! Scott Hall! Uh-oh. He's in position, ready to strike. Hey, he's going for it again.
Scott Hall may have just won this match with that move.
Oh, wow. That was devastating. Hey, this may very well be it.
I got to tell you, these guys are in the best shape I've ever seen them in.
How much damage did that do?
A lot from the looks of it.
Ow. Good grief! How is he still conscious? How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal.
What a brutal way to take someone off their feet. You got to be kidding me.
Yeah, that was quite the... They can end it here.
Right now. Looks can be deceiving. He did it.